Hello, welcome to my side of the room. I'm Jamie. If you're new here, welcome. If you are a regular or you've been here before, welcome back. Today, I'm so excited. We have the new Holo Taco collection, and this is the Mixed Emotions collection. This is her first set of thermal nail polishes. So I'm really excited about these because instead of just 5 colors, we're technically getting 10 colors. So that's fun. I don't know if you can hear Ethan coughing in the other room. We have had a moment, people. We went on a cruise on July 2nd. We did the Islander, the Margaritaville at Sea Islander. We had a very good time. A couple of days later, we get home after the 5 days. A couple of days later, I start to get a cold. And I'm like, cruise crud. Doesn't matter what cruise line you go on, you get the cruise crud if you're out for too long. Well, a couple of days turned into a few days, and a few days turned into, then Ethan started to get sick. And then by the next Saturday, I had lost my sense of smell. So we know what that is. So by the next Tuesday, so now let's see, so it was the 2nd, I got sick on the 8th. No, we got off the ship on the 7th. I got sick on this calendar right next to mix up. I can't read it. Like the 9th or the 10th, I started to get sick. By Thursday or Friday of that week, Ethan had started to get sick. And by Saturday, really can't read it. So that's the 4th, 5th, 6th. So 6 plus 7 is 13. So by the 13th of July, I had lost my sense of smell. So we knew that we had COVID. So I go back to work the next week when I'm finally better. I still, can you hear the voice? And I'm still coughing. That's like the only symptom we have is we're still coughing. So I go back to work I took Monday off, went back to work on Tuesday. And I put my contacts in for the first time in a long time. And I had like double cleaned them. You know, I cleaned them like on Monday. I'm like, all right, I'm going back to work tomorrow, so let me double clean my contact lenses. So Tuesday I get to work and I'm wearing a mask and my eyes started to get foggy. And I'm like, that's the weirdest thing I've ever heard of. And then after a while I stopped wearing the mask because they were like, you're fine. It's been long enough. And my eyes are still foggy. So I spent all day having a really hard time reading numbers and stuff. I get home, immediately take the contacts out. When I wake up the next morning, I'm mostly okay, but there's like occasional pain in my eyes. And I got up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. I do my coffee and I play my games and blah, blah, blah. By 6 o'clock, I had to feel God, he is loud. He's in the other room with the door closed. He's on the phone. I get to the bedroom with my eyes closed and I sit down on the bed and I'm like, I'm really sorry. I can't open my eyes. The pain was so intense. It felt like they were just raw. They weren't swollen. They weren't red. They were just, they hurt. So we tried to figure out what to do and we ended up going to the emergency room and the contacts had actually scratched around the edges into my eyes. The doctor put dye in and showed Ethan. But he came to the bed and he's like, can you open your eyes for me? I'm like, no, I can't. I'm trying. They physically will not do what I'm telling them to do because it hurts so much. So I spent all of Tuesday the 17th completely blind. I could not open my eyes. I was in absolute agony. It was the worst. They gave me 2 different kinds of drops. Wednesday morning, I was able to open my eyes. I couldn't keep them open for like a real long period of time, and the tears were streaming down my face the whole time, but I could see again. And today's Friday, and they're okay. I'm still doing my drops, and I have to get an eye doctor appointment and go see somebody just to make sure everything's okay and there isn't too much damage. But my goodness, what a couple of weeks. anyway, today, now that I'm fine, except I'm stuck in the glasses until I get the clearance to go back to contact lenses. So today I have, let me move this stuff out of the way. The new Holo Taco collection. So what's cool about this one is because it's thermal polishes, it's a thermal box. How cool is that? Even the inside. And the inside says, I don't know how to feel, because the whole thing is mixed emotions. This is the 5-year anniversary collection. So if I do this on the inside, oh, he's choking to death in there. Isn't that cool? Look at, if I do this, yep, it looks like a murder happened. I love that. That's so cool. And even the boxes are really cool. The boxes, the polishes came in, have the little emojis, not emojis, emoticons on them. So that those are really cute. So this is a really pretty box. This thermal will only last for so long. So she was like, play with it, enjoy it, have fun, because it's not going to do this forever. So here I am playing with it. It's cool. It's a cool, even without the thermal, it's a very cool looking box. So do you want to see the polishes? You know my desk is covered in stuff, right? He's got to stop talking on the phone. He's going to cough up a lung. Oh good, he's coming out. Okay, let me clean this up real quick. Okay, here are our colors in no particular order. This is Guilty Pleasure. So all of these are in their current cold state. So they will change with heat. Next I've got Simply Chaotic. I'm going to tell you right now, this one's my favorite. Not only the color it changes to, but these huge chunky glitters. Love chunky glitters. This one is Deeply Superficial. Very, very Barbie pink. Pretty color. Another pink. Rage Bait. This is my second favorite. You'll see why. And then Funny Feeling. And of the 5, this is like independent sales. That's the least, and you'll see why when it changes color. So I have stuff on my nails. This is 3 days worth of work during COVID. It's not even top coated. That's as far as I got. This is Spirit Fingers with, I'm sure I didn't put it away. Where is it? Or maybe I did put it away. One of these. Is it Solar? I think it's Solar Unicorn Skin over it. And then a matte top coat. And then I stamped these snakes on. My nails were longer. I cut them down the other day. That one's crooked. I gotta fix that. I had just cut them down. I forgot I ordered thermal polishes. And I cut my nails. That's okay. It's not a problem. We're going to swatch these on their little sticky things. And then we're going to put them on, I think we're going to put them on my fingers too, because I want to see if my fingernails are long enough for the color to change on my actual nails. So let me take this off. I do love this color combination though. So pretty. Okay, seeing as these seem fairly pigmented, I put on a base coat. Just the long-lasting base, just so that there would be something on my nails. I got some weird stuff going on here. Can you see right there? It like, they're like bending weird. All of a sudden right there. That one's doing it, that one's doing it. I think somebody over here was doing it. Where was it? Maybe it was that. Maybe it was just that one that I noticed. All of a sudden there's like a lump right there. Yeah, right there. That's like a lump. It's like sticking out. Where that white line is. That's really weird. I don't think any of the... Look how crooked that nail is. I need to file that. All right, so let's see. What else is going on? Our cruise was really nice. We like the Islander. We like Paradise more, if I'm going to be completely honest. It's cozier. It's a little more intimate. It feels a little bit more like hanging out at home with a bunch of friends. So we prefer that. I also like that it's just a 2 or a 3 night cruise. It's a lot less time off. And generally, unless we're somewhere more than 3 days, neither one of us tends to get the crud. So all these cruises we did on Paradise, and it was Islander that got us sick. Well, got me sick, and then I got him sick. But it stunk because we were supposed to go to a pool party with people we met from Paradise that we're friends with here in town. And we couldn't go because we were sick. All right. These are really cool. That one and this one, I think, might... Well, that's got big glitters. These are the two I think are going to be my favorites. And that's because of the colors, the color combinations that they turn. Those two are really going to be. So let's put those on the end. Let's put these in order of how I think I'm going to like them. I don't know between these two. I forgot what color. I think this turns pink. That turns pink and that turns light pink. Are we dry yet? Okay. Let's make sure that's shaken. I'm going to do the thumb in this one. Whoa! Somebody's a little hot-blooded, huh? Okay. So apparently cutting my nails wasn't that big of a deal. I'm gonna get this end. Can you imagine how big that French tip would be if I had actually left my nails long? All right, should we zoom in a little? That's phenomenal. Wow, I'm warm. That's so cool. All right. I'll go back over the names once we're on the second coat. I'm not gonna do that right now. That's awesome. Wow. Isn't that cool? Look at that. I love thermals. Speaking of I love thermals, I have got to pull some down off the shelf because I did not know that they had a limited shelf life. So I have no idea if any of the thermals that I own currently will continue to thermal. That took quite a while to heat up. Uh-oh, this one doesn't want to open. All right, you ready for this one? Did you see that coming? Isn't that neat? Well, these are nice. It also helps that I'm warm-blooded, huh? Okay, that's supposed to be yellow. Oh, I lost my tip on that one. Nope. I lost my tip on that one. As it dries, my nails aren't quite long enough to sustain the French tip part of it. That's cool. Yeah, I lost that one. Oh, and now I'm starting to lose those. That's interesting, because in real life, on the in the videos and stuff, that's a very, very yellow shift, and on my hand it's more of a pale green. What you're seeing on the screen is what I'm seeing. It's a green. That's interesting. This glitter sticking out there. That one's my favorite. So pretty. Okay, let those dry, and then I'll come back for the second coats. Actually, I lied. Let's see what happens on these, because these have to be done anyway. So let's just keep painting here. They should stay dark because they don't have my body heat behind them. So there's the difference. That's funny. I can't believe how warm I am. Yeah, this one's a really pretty two-tone. Very tropical drink. Those are your two shades. Okay. Could you make more of a mess, Jim? So each formula is just a little bit different. Like this one's got a pink shimmer to it. You see that? Some of them have glitters. This one's glittery. Some of them have holographic in them. I think this one might. Let's see. Yeah, that one's got hollow. That's a gorgeous color. It's too bad this is what I'm getting. So I really thought, because I'm in the air conditioning, I really thought I was going to get the dark colors for the cold on my nails. And then once I went outside, they would change, but it turns out I'm hot. Really pretty with that little shimmer in there. So they're pretty polishes on their own. The fact that you can occasionally get a French tip here or there. I think I used to be able to like wave my hand and get, yeah, a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna go grab those other thermal polishes that I own and let's see if they still work. Okay, I don't know how many of these are actually thermal. So these are KB Shimmers. This one was called Pool Shark, and I'm almost positive this is a tri-thermal, where you get 3 different shades. I'm almost positive, because I knew it had something to do with a shark, so I'm pretty sure it's that one. This one has a T behind it. It's called Best Buds, and there's a T behind it. I don't know if that means thermal or not. This one is called Twist and Stout, and I don't think that's a thermal. I don't think that was one. This one was Happily Ever After, and I'm almost 100% positive that was a thermal. And then All Fired Up, I think that's a thermal. And this one's got a T after it. This one's called Barely Awake. And it's got a T, but I don't know what the T means. So let's try a couple of these because, well, here, I've got 5. So let's see if any of these 5 are actually thermals. Let me give these a good shake because it's been a minute. Okay. I had to repaint that corner. I bumped it when I got up. All right. This was Barely Awake. And bear is spelled like rawr, kind of bear. I don't know if this is a thermal or not. We'll know in a sec. Ooh, why am I not wearing this color more often? To find out what the T means on these. I mean, not the best coverage for a first coat, but pretty. All right. I know this one changed colors. I know it did. Because I think it did. Now I'm confused. And they may not anymore. If thermals have a shelf life of 6 months to a year, these are well out of that range. And I just didn't have any idea that that was going to happen. See, you learn things. They're still pretty colors. Yeah, they're not unusable. They just either their thermodynamic thingies won't be as strong or it'll be gone, period. Okay, some of you have got to be thermal because I know my KB Shimmers did that. Let's see. So far, not much. Not much happening here, folks. I just painted that off the screen, didn't I? Sorry. All right. One of these has got to do it. Right? All right. Hang on. Anybody? Is that one doing it? That one's... Is it doing it? I think those couple are. Seriously, is that a thermal? No clue. I have to figure this out. Okay. I'll come back for second coats. Okay, so the nice part about being so warm-blooded is when I do the second coat, I can see where I've painted. Because it comes out a different color. Okay, not so much this one, but the last one did. So I did a second coat on each of the KB Shimmers, not expecting anything to happen. And we do have some color change, just not as much as we used to. I forgot how much I liked that color. I have no idea what color that's supposed to be. Your wet polish is getting me my French manicure back. There, see? Did I do that on camera? Barely. If at all. Sorry. My brain is doing like 1,000 things and I'm listening to him talk in the other room. Oh, wow. Did you see that? That was weird. I am warm. Okay, so I'm sitting at my nail desk, and the fan or the clock in front of me says it's 25 degrees Celsius in this corner of the room. So what is that? 25 times 2 is 50 plus 32. It says it's 82 over here. That might explain why I'm not getting any of the cold shift on this nail polish. I can't believe it's 82 over here. It is warm though. Okay. They're so pretty. All right, let me let these dry. All right, since I've veered off course and gone down this road, I just looked up Best Buds, and it is a tri-thermal polish. They do still sell it, and I believe on their website it was $12 a bottle. You can kind of see the three colors. On their website, it's very, very vivid. I'm only getting 2 colors because of the length of my nail, but I'm definitely getting a shift again. Or still, I should say. And I was correct, Pool Shark is a tri-color shift. It goes from this light blue to a darker blue to almost a navy. Once these are dry, I might be able to get the triple colors to show up playing with water. Barely Awake is a 2-tone thermal. And it goes between a ruby and a black cherry. So I am seeing a shift there. Sometimes it'll look like that and you'll be like, oh, I just have too much on the tip of my nail. But nope, that's an actual shift. Okay, one more to go, and I'm pretty sure that's not a color changing. It's not the one I thought it was. Or maybe it is. Let me find out. Okay, this is supposed to be a color shift. It's supposed to go to a smoky gray at the tip, and it's not doing it. Maybe with water. I do remember this one because this one I used to use all the time. And it was a really cool shift. Yeah, all the rest of these are changing. Okay, back to the topic at hand. Holo Taco. I had this hand mostly curled up against my body, so it might be why it's not color changing right now. It's time for some top coat though. Let me find it. Okay. This should make it cold. Oh wow, I thought that would make it cold. Oops. I just top coated my entire hand. Hold on a sec. Yeah, I really thought that was going to do something. Oh, it did on that one. Oh, it's doing the tips. How warm am I? Good gravy. I love that. All right, let's see if it has any effect on any of these. Whoa. So these KB Shimmers are, oh boy. All right, let's think. We've been in this apartment for 6 months. We were in the apartment before that for a year, two and a half years. Some of these are older than that. So that'd be 3 years. That's not bad. I can still get them to shift after almost 3 years. Tomorrow we'll play with the water. It'll just feel like a couple minutes to you, but I'm going to wait until tomorrow. Whether or not it shifts, I really like that polish. That is so pretty. Such depth to that one. It's even on my hand. Yeah, the rest of them not as much. But that one, that is 100% worth it. I definitely get more bottles of that. I can't believe that that's pretty. I know it's not what I'm here for, I know, but that's so pretty. And I like that one. I've always liked that one. Okay, all right. You guys stay put. I will be right back in the morning. Okay, next morning, here we are. I got a little bit of color change because I was just carrying some hot and cold bowls around, so I do have a little bit, yeah, the tips from carrying the cold. So this one's warm, this one's ice, and this one is cold like drinking water out of the fridge. So I wanted to see if that was going to be cold enough. So I have been running hot, and I am not happy about this. Because I run hot, this is what my fingers look like. And I just think it's, I mean, I love this one, but it's boring. I mean, they're just not, I know they're changing now because they're out of the hot water. I don't know. What looks better, this or this, right? But I can't get them to do this because I run too hot. Look at that one's already changing. So is this one. Isn't that crazy? All right, these are the KB Shimmers that are 3 years old. So let's see what we get. Okay, those went pale. Well, those went dark. Interesting. Weird. Okay, so I run hot, so that explains why the hot water made them paler. Look at that. That one's pretty. Regular cool water. So, here's the thing. These are supposed to be tricolor. So if I do that, and then I do like 2/3, I get the caramel color. And then if I do just the tip, I get the brown. You kind of lost the caramel in there. Yeah, that one's not really... Oh, there it goes, there it goes, there it goes. See it? See the 3 colors? That's cool. Supposedly this one does that too. So let's try hot, medium, cold. Do we have 3? Basically, yeah, that one's lighter, medium. See, that's pretty. It's pretty when they do that. So, hot, medium, cold. I can't get the 3rd color in on that one. I do have a weird line though up the center. Let's try that again. Hot, medium, cold. Nope, I can't get 3 out of that one anymore. And this is the one I haven't been able to get to change. So let's see if we can... It is changing. Okay, hold on. See, it goes gray. It is changing, just not very strongly. This one goes from ruby to black cherry. So ruby, black cherry. So that's really cool. Now let's play with the ones we actually came here to see, which this is what I got left. Huh. All right. I wish I ran cold, is what I'm saying. Look at, I already chipped this one. Down there at the bottom. It's chipped. Interesting. So lighter is warm, so let's try, let's see if I can get it to reverse. Not really, because I can't get it to stay cold. Oh, come on. It definitely changed color. I'll say that. They do work. They need to be longer in order for me to get more of the cool on the tips. If I hadn't cut them down it would be more noticeable. They're very, very color changey though. I guess the true test of this is going to be, will they still do this in 3 years? Oh, I got the third color. Can you see it? Can you see the magenta in the center there? Yeah, all three of those are doing all three colors. Wow. That's cool. Okay, sorry. I keep getting distracted by the KB Shimmers. These are really pretty. I like this shade the best, but I said that right from the beginning that I was going to like this one the best. I just wish I could get it to do that more often, because that's gorgeous. Oh, look at it change. Why am I so hot? Wow. All right, they're very pretty. There was one more thing in the set that I forgot to show you guys yesterday, I think, and that was the stickers. It comes with a set of, I think it's 3 sheets of stickers, and they go pink with is it heat? Hang on, let me warm my finger up. Yeah, it's heat. So those are kind of cool. They're color changing stickers. Okay. Let me get these out of the way. Okay. Oops. That's not what I want. I want that. Final thoughts. I really like the set. I really like that thermals have been done. I think it's a nice little addition. I like the colors. I wish I was more cold-blooded than I am, but that's not Holo Taco's fault. That's just who I am. Living here in Florida, I feel like this, for the 2 weeks of winter we're going to get in February, these will be phenomenal. I will wear them a lot. Of course, it's July now, hopefully. In February, these still work, so I guess I'll have to come back and update you. I'm very pleased that the KB Shimmers still work. Like I said, I had no clue there was a shelf life for the thermal properties of this stuff, so to learn that and then to find out my KB Shimmers are still going strong after 3 years is pretty cool. These are very pretty. They're very nice polishes. If you have any questions, let me know, because I'm sure there's information I've left out. And there really isn't much I can do in the way of nail art with this stuff. Will they stamp? The thinner ones might, the ones that just have little shimmers in them, but not the glitters won't. They're too chunky. I like the colors, they're very pale for me, other than the one. I don't normally do pale like that on my nails. I tend to prefer things like that. So other than stamping on top of them, there really isn't much I could do nail art wise. So I'm going to leave this here, and I like the new set. I'm very glad that I have it, and I hope you enjoyed watching me play with water. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all soon. Goodbye.